Hey everyone, welcome back to Wix Fix. I hope you're having a fantastic day. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create the perfect FAQ page. Now, I do want to say that in this series, we don't really focus too much on the design. However, we are just going to be showing you the elements that you should be displaying on the pages themselves. But let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to do is add a heading 1 text to our page, just like this. Since this is the first text on our website, or on the page, I should say, we can use a heading 1. So a heading 1, maybe we can just call this one FAQ. We can center this up just like that. And with the toolbar, we can make sure it is centered. Underneath that, let's add a paragraph field. We can make this a little bit wider. And we can say frequently asked questions. And then maybe underneath we can add some more text, which I'm just going to add some lorem ipsum for now. And we'll just paste it in right here. Make sure it is centered, just like that. With this text right here, maybe we can make this like 16 pixels. And we can just place it right here. Now that already looks pretty nice. The next section that I would like to make is just going to be a little call to action. So let's just add this one right here. Now for the background, you can add a color, a gradient, or even an image. But for now, let's just say still have questions. And maybe this text can say, get in touch. And maybe this can link to your contact page. So now that we have the top section of our page and we have the call to action, which will go at the bottom of the page, let's add another section here. For this one, we'll just make it blank. And what we're going to do is add the FAQ to the website. Now we are just going to be using the Wix FAQ app that they have that we can just install on the website. However, you can use multi-state boxes and create your own custom FAQ if you would like, but that does require a little bit of code, and we won't be really reinventing the wheel for today's video. However, if you are interested in seeing me build out a custom FAQ using multi-state boxes and Velo, be sure to leave that in the comments below and I'll see about making that video in the future. But for now, let's go over to the app marketplace. All we have to do is type in FAQ. We'll see Wix FAQ right here. And we'll press add to site. Now it basically added this right into our section right here. Perfect. And what I want to do is just bring this up a little bit like that. Maybe with this section, we can bring it up just a little bit. Perfect. Now with this FAQ app, let's go into the settings. As we can see, we already have the FAQ right over here, so we don't need this title. So if we come over to display, we can turn this off. If we have a lot of categories and a lot of questions, so maybe leaving this search bar can be useful. However, in this example, we won't, so we can just turn that off. If we come over to the design, here we can actually change the colors for the categories and everything like that to match the rest of our website. We can also change the fonts. However, if you've already set up your site themes over here, if we press text, we'll see that everything is set to Helvetica. So everything on the website should already be Helvetica, especially in this app. So if we come over here, go to the design, we'll already notice it is set to Helvetica, which is perfect. But let's say our website is not blue or red. Maybe it's like a nice light purple. We can have something that looks like that. Then down below that, we'll actually have options for the questions and answers. So once again, we can change the colors of the text and we can change the text here as well. But again, you shouldn't really need to do that if you've already set up your site themes. Down below, we'll have the option for the expand icon. We can use these little arrows. So when it's active, you'll see it's pointed up as to show we can close it, or it'll be pointed down to show that we can open it. Another option is this plus sign. So if it's open, we'll see a minus sign, and if it's closed and we can't want to open it, we can press this plus. The last thing I kind of want to show you is the settings here. The two settings that we really have here is show one answer at a time. So when this is active, if a user presses question number 2, it'll automatically close question number 1. If you want that active, you can turn that on. If you don't want that active and you want your users to be able to expand all the questions at once, you can just simply turn that off. Underneath that, we can always show the first answer. So when the user comes to this page, this first question will always be enabled, but if you want to turn that off, you can easily just do that right there, which I think honestly, this looks a little bit better having it this way. Now, this is basically gonna be our page. It's super simple. However, this is basically all you really need on your FAQ page. Now, the way you design it can be completely different from this. You just need a page title, the FAQ app, and maybe some sort of call to action at the very bottom. This is optional, but I do think it is beneficial to have call to action sections on most of your pages. So this could be still have questions, get in touch, ready to get started, email us. It could be a ton of different things. And basically now that you know the content that should go on the page, you can have the creative freedom to design it in any way that you wish. But that's basically going to wrap it up for today's video. If you all did enjoy, please consider giving this video a like and consider subscribing for more Wix and EditorX content coming out really soon. Thank you all again, and I'll see you all in the next one.